Welcome to episode 14 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Distant Worlds 2. We're playing as the Teekans, and we aren't at war with the Boskarans here. This is the one I'm concerned about. We are at war with the Boskarans that are back out this area. I don't need to worry about them too much. I don't think I'll see them coming through. We will have to keep a bit of a weather eye out, I guess, just for things that may appear. But overall, I think don't think we have to really worry too much about that one. It is this one over here. Okay, end war, accept treaty. Yep, so they're going to do this a lot. The two Boskaran factions are going to do this an awful lot. And I think what we have to do is we have to prepare to out-Boskara the Boskarans, which means that we're going to have to, I think, destroy their planets. If the war starts over here again, I think I'll end up finding their planets just through the use of our explorers. And I think we basically bomb them out of existence. So I think we may change even what we're doing through here. Unknown items here, that's okay. So let's just go back up across to here. Oh, we've still got angry colonies. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. So back up this way. Now, what do we... Actually, we've already got it, I think. Do we already have it? We've got aerial weapons. Where's our bombardment weapons? There it is there. What we don't have is the enhanced bombardment. Now, what's the difference? This one does 4 against infrastructure, 20 against military, 2 against population, 4 against planet quality. This one here is 6 planet quality, 4 against 4 against population. This is only 2 against population, and that's probably really what we're going to have to go after, I think. So maybe we go with the level 2 atomic devastator and make their planets basically uninhabitable. It's going to be when that gets... Actually, what have we got through there? That's the heavy rail guns as well. That could be useful on our destroyers, but maybe not, because that's sort of... I don't want to be getting into a fight with them. This might be... Getting the extra bombardment weapons may be something we do later on. Maybe what we focus on is actually getting speed. So we've got like the energy efficient engines. We don't actually have... one thing we don't actually have is we don't have the connection down to the Acceleros engines. We've only got sort of like... These are still faster. Like at the moment we've only got 1650. These ones go up to 18300. These ones go to 18150. So these are faster just to go to the Proton 2s. Maybe we go that way. That way our ships just go faster anyway. So let's pay the costs on that one and just throw that one into there as well. Yeah, let's do this, and then we'll go back up for the bombardments. I'll just queue these up. Pay the cost in there as well. Exit research, off we go again. So this has been crashed, so that's going to sort of happen automatically. And what we do want to do is grab the ships that we're trying to sort of get through in the Abraxas system. This is fairly important to us, that we are the ones that work all of these together. Now these are going to take a bit of time. We've got a new scientist. That's always useful. It's not super useful though, actually. I sort of wish the scientists had a bit more in what they could actually do. Yeah, these are a long way off. Okay, new small spaceport has been completed at Brony 4. This is a SHIELD version 2, I think. Yep. Okay, we've discovered strange localized gravitic fissures at Ithaca. Let's just go there and have a bit of a look. So this is not a planet that we actually control. Just dismiss that one for a second. There are still Gravilexes around. This is inside a nebula, is it? Oh no. Looks like it was inside some sort of... It does have gravitic anomaly underneath there. Okay, we've discovered hidden items in this system. We get plus 17% hyperdrive research. Wow, okay. That's something we will be wanting to build, and we'll dismiss that one. We'll just go across to our potential new research stations. Actually, we've got Abraxas there as well. We'll actually... Oh, we're already doing that one. Do we have to settle on this world, maybe, to get the bonuses? Yeah, we mustn't be able to... it's not coming up in the actual potential research bonuses, which I would like to get. So what we might do with that then in that case is... now actually, what's the colonization strength like there? Oh, we don't know what the quality is yet. We need to find out what that's actually got on it first. Okay. So we'll just keep on mucking around with this. Now we've got the 6th is now moving back. I might send it off after this. Let's grab the 6th. Just move it into there. They'll be a bit spread out when they come in, but that way at least they can then fix up whatever's in there. That way we can start to sort of put mining stations, and if there is an invasion that does come through this way, we'll at least see it. I think it's all just too far for them to go from the Nar Shaddos system across into the Katamai system and then into our actual locations here. I think that is just a bit too much. Now, how are we going over here? Have we assimilated these guys enough yet? Yeah, 29%. We're getting up there, which is good. Now, what we want to do through here is to go and build... Oh, hang on, no, we're still not getting what we needed. Oh, we're still a little way off with these planetary defence centres. That's all right. I thought we would have them up by now. Okay, still no wars. There we go. We've got Shayam He. Now, this is not a Boscaran. It's Boscaran controlled, but it's not a Boscaran world. It's a forest planet. It does actually have just hunting parties. It's got a couple of executioner hives. So there's a couple of Boscaran troops there, but not really much. They're mainly just building their own little local Artuk groups. Actually, once they're highly assimilated into there. It'd be funny if we could get rid of all the other planets and leave them with something like that. I would like that. Okay, let's continue on. Where are you off to? That's the first. Oh, that's just going down into... moving to Malthor 1. Not sure what that's going to be going down to protect or to destroy. Let's have a look at the 6th. Actually, no, the 6th is still a little way off yet. Now, we're 71% here, which is great for the iron shielding. Now, I won't rush to put them on my ships, I don't think. Actually, or maybe we will. No, let's not. Let's wait till we get the Corvidian shields, and then we'll actually put those other shields on as well. Actually, I'm just thinking, probably one of the other things we may need to do is to try to compress a bit of space on the ships. And that may mean that we need to go and get... where is it? The better... we've already got this. Now, we do actually have fusion physics, which do give us... This is what size? That's size 17. At the moment, this is size 22. So we get a little bit of space with this one through here. Plus, we then get 84, and this one is 74. So we get better output. This one here gives us 89 at size 22. So we get the fusion reactor rather than the fission reactor. The extra 5 is not bad. So we're 10 more than there, or if we go this way, we're sort of 15 more in terms of energy output. It's much more efficient, this one as well. Or is it actually? Maybe it's not. 1.44 over 1,000. This is fuel energy of 1.8. Yeah, actually it is. It's more energy per fuel. So that would be possibly a better way to go, but it's a bit too far off. We've already got this one, so that's enough. we've still got pirates up this way, which is fine. I won't concern myself too much with those. Let's have a look at the fleets. Now, the second fleet is back at home again. I'm going to change that one. That's a defense fleet, and we're going to change that to defend. So that can be then done automatically. That's going to now go and repair itself. The sixth fleet we are manually controlling. The fourth fleet is has got no mission as well. Now that is also back in here. Just change that to defend again. So it's a defense fleet. So that will actually also then just go and repair somewhere. The third invasion fleet is fine. That's just going to sit around. We don't need to do anything with that one. It's the sixth that will ultimately then, when this one has finished this mission, we will then send it back in. So that means that we really, the Corvidian shields, I will wait for them, and then we'll update the military ships. And we'll make the... I think we'll set the destroyers up to sort of work as bombers. Although we're not finding many planets, are we? Oh, we will. They won't be too far away. Should be in here somewhere, I would think. There we go. What did we find? Accelerated projectiles. Okay, this is the large railguns. Let's have a bit of a look at that. Maybe it is worth looking at those. In fact, we got them. We got the heavy railguns. That's too far off for that one there. That was good. How are we going here? Still a little way off. I really don't want to be doing too much else at this point in time now. The sixth should be pretty much here now. Here we go. And we now do have electromagnetic defences researched. What I'm going to do, because this is already a little way along, I think I'll just see if I can actually afford to crash this one. 51, I will pay that cost. It's going to leave me with very little in the way of cash now. Now, do we know what they are just yet? We don't. Let's wait for all the other ships to arrive. Ah, another Tecan group. Okay, we've encountered a new empire in the Euphronia system. The Abra guilds. Okay, Tecans, regarded as some friendliness. As a result, the Arbor guilds have initiated a restricted trade agreement with us. Great. Great. So if we just dismiss that one for a second, let's have a bit of a look and see where that one actually is. Now the rest of the sixth should be on its way. Oh, they're a long way off. Okay. Look, I'm glad I didn't go in just with one ship, although this one is very, very strong, I think. So let's have a bit of a look. Now, where was that system? The Euphronia system, was that the one? Yeah, Euphronia. Okay. Well, that's actually good. That means we're sandwiching this particular character between two Tecan factions. Very nice, very nice. So, now these are already quite friendly with us, and I might speak with them and just see if we can actually offer any other treaties. Looks like we can't just yet. But this will be good. This will be good. So we'll just have a quick look and see what they bring. Now we've got neutral, and I want that to actually be a close ally. So I want to be working with these other Tecans. No reason that we can't. So let's just go and do that. So we'll set that one up as a close ally. Now the Boscarans, we've got, conquer is what we're deciding to do here. Conquer, undermine, interesting. I actually think that we maybe go with not undermine there. Let's just go with Let's go with befriend for those. The Xenox neutral is fine. Alright, let's see how we go. Now we'll eventually go and start swapping galaxy maps and things like that, which I may just hold off a little bit with that. Okay, what do we actually? Let's do this one. Just manually control what's sort of happening in through here. Now this one does have a strength there: Intimidator, Surge Blast, and Concussion missiles. We don't know what this thing is just yet. The rest of the fleet will come in. Yeah, we know that there's something there. There's a blip on the radar, but we don't know what. We've got another one that's now moved across to there. I love this because these are sort of like, these have got like a cloaking ability. Now that could be a Vortikar. If it is, I think I'd have to get out of there. Yeah, it's a Vortikar. It's just getting nice and close. Now that's got incredible strength. 1166. Geez, do I do this or not? We did a bit of damage to it. Let's just see if we can stay in the fight for a little bit longer. Now we've taken a bit of damage there. Now we've got two that have been disabled slightly. Oh yeah, no, that's not good. Okay, get out of there. Okay, the fact that we've got Vortikars in there, we'll just see if we can get away. Come on, break away, get away. Jump. Come on, you've down to practically got away. Okay, phew. Now, if that's getting away, I think what we'll do is we'll tell the 6th to go and refuel and repair at the Brony 4 spaceport, and then we'll wait for all of them to come in, and then we'll go in again. So Vortikars are really quite strong. Oh, okay, so we've got other bonuses. So that's just a scenery bonus, which we don't really need. How are we doing in here? I do want these ships. I want all 3 of these ships. Now, the other fleets have disappeared from there. Ah, that was probably the 4th. Look, I'll keep all the fleets away from there for now, and just see if we can get away with this without actually having to have ships in around this. Yeah, it's going to still take a bit of time. That one's still got damaged. When it's actually destroyed, this one here will be done very, very quickly. This destroyer. Okay, so the Xenox have actually defeated the Dira pirates. This frigate will actually be the first one out of the, that will come good. And look at the strength on this one, 2,000. These are like full-on fleet. See, this is just a frigate. So very close. And what's their range? Very, very long range. So getting these, what I'll do is I'll keep these around, and we'll make this into like a manual fleet, where we just keep on adding these super powerful ships. So just wait for this one. Yep, we'll just assign those missions. This one's still a little way off, but this one is very, very close now. There we go. One more general slot, and then it's fixed and ready to go. And so these are ancient Boscaran ships. There we go. We investigate, and then we now take it over. So if we just pause that for a second, we can disassemble it, but I don't think it's worth it. I think that having the power of a ship like this is just too valuable. So with this ship here, we are going to look at this one. We've got, let's have a look at the actual, what it's made up of. So this is the ship. I love the way that they designed these Boscaran ships. They only face the front. Actually, this one's got one off to the side as well. So it does actually have impact blasters, which do 33.75 damage at range 1320, which is actually fairly cool. They're large impact assault blasters on board here. Yeah, very powerful. So we've got two of those, the two big weapons of those. Then we've got a Hive missile battery that does 6 damage per second, 16 shots per volley, and the volley fire rate is 44 seconds. Every 44 seconds it can then fire from the central mount. It can then sort of fire off the missiles from that location, from that mount at the front there. Well, that one in there, I think. Yep, that's the one there. And then it's got a point defense, a Bulwark missile battery through here, which is seeking. These are seeking missiles, which do at a range, actually very long range, nearly 2,000 intercept with lots of damage, and intercept targeting of plus 50%. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. All right, that's great. So this is and it's got Vortex engines. It goes much faster than any current ship. So we can micromanage these sorts of ships, and we've got more than enough reactor. We've got hyperfusion reactors. Now I could pull these apart. I just don't. I'm thinking I need them. I think I'm better off actually keeping them for what we require. So I think everything's looking really good here. They've got a torrent drive here as well. Got repair bots, really good repair bots. Nice stuff. Yeah, this is great. This is great. And it's got Talassos shields with flux sheath armor as well, like the special Boscaran armor, and crystal sensors. Okay, well, that ship is going to be... I'm going to start a new fleet with this ship. So create a new fleet. This will be the 7th super fleet. Anytime we get one of these ships, we're going to then add it to this particular fleet. Now this ship here doesn't have any fuel. I'm still going to just keep it hovering around over here. In fact, I'll just get the 7th. Oops, hang on. Just go back through my fleets again. Control 7. So this will be the one that we actually have. I'm just going to move it to here. Now this will end up getting a refueler will come for it fairly soon. Now I just want to have some protection for if these get attacked. This one here is still an automatic. That's okay. Are they all an automatic? That one's not. Let's go fully automatic with that one, and that one's already fully automatic as well. Great. So that's the first of the super ships that we now have, which is as strong as a fleet. Basically, that one ship. So we'll end up with a few of those, and then once we get those, we're going to be able to then do a lot of damage if we have to then come in and destroy bases and so on and so forth. So we'll end up sort of getting like a list of different sorts of... Well, we'll end up with a good picture of what the Boscarans have over time, I think, particularly if we can then cement the alliance with the other Tikan faction back over that other side. Okay, let's just unpause and continue on. It's funny because I was quite worried a little while back, and now I actually feel fairly confident. Now the 6th is going back for repairs at the Brony spaceport. And let's investigate this one. So we've investigated a abandoned small spaceport in the Dularan 1 system. Good working order, so we've taken over. So if you just go to that location, this is like a special spaceport. I'm going to keep it. It may not be worthwhile, but it does have, like, again, very strong defenses. So let's just keep it. And if we need this location, we've got a very strong base there. Like, nothing's going to be able to really take that base on easily. It is in the middle of nowhere, but actually now that we're getting these things as well, the Kuristar system, I might just rejig the colonizer. So let's just go and upgrade. And one thing we do want to do is we want to go and get, now at the moment our static energy usage is fine. That's okay. So what can we get rid of? Probably a fuel, no, passenger component. We can get rid of the passenger component, and in its place we can then put in a ion shield. That way we can send this thing into Nebulous. That's the only last, we just needed to find one more slot in the general base. That's all we needed to get there. Right, that's all good. Everything else is now working out okay. Everything still works. So we'll save and exit. And this is the version 4 now. So if we need to colonize inside one of the, like in the, say, the Curistar system, which actually, what is this all like? Is it worth... You know, Nar Shaddos would be nice to get, but we can't really do that one. Yep, that's for Nexilians. This is not worth it. Now we do actually have 2 of these, which are very, very good for Xenoxes. Both of these, and it's one of those, the one that we were looking at. Not really. It's over there. I mean, it would be nice to get those. We'll clean up this area fairly soon. There is there's action happening in here with pirates. Now, that won't matter that much. Nebu 2. Yeah, the rest of these aren't really viable. Tupralba isn't so bad at plus 16. Ah, Curistar. Okay, that one there is actually suitable for us, and that's suitable as a as Teekens. It's got silicon in there. Well, now we can actually go and settle that one inside there. Look, I'll wait until my money fixes itself up before we do that, I think. Look, we've still got a lot of... In fact, we've only got one planet that's actually positive at the moment. So let's just wait for these populations to grow, and then we'll go off and settle into there. We don't want to just keep on expanding. Like, that's the one way that you can really sink yourself in this game, or one of the ways is to over-expand. And even though some of those planets look really, really quite healthy, it's still one of those things that we just have to be very careful of. Okay. So we'll leave that where that is. Everything else is sort of working pretty well, and we're nearly out of time. We're going in to support this attack. How's the Mighty Sixth going? Still trying to. Well, it's trying to refuel, but it also needs to repair as well. Gee, that was lucky to get away from that attack. Okay, so we should explore at higher levels to reveal those items. Okay, so it's okay. There we go. This is what we want. Hang on. They offer the galaxy map. They request the Hall of Selages, subsurface caverns, ancient mining complex. No, that's no good. Decline. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll still talk to them. Negotiate. Now this is worth 46. What's ours worth? So they should accept that sort of trade. Now, they're at war with the Boscaran Empire. It's funny that there's nothing that says we'll join you in that war. Yes, they've got a fair few unknown empires as well. It's not really worth it for us, though. Yeah, what about tech? Yeah, we've got tech that we can do. We've got a lot of tech, actually, that they don't have. That they would like. We won't give them anything just yet. Okay, so it looks like we're a bit of ahead of the curve as far as technology is concerned. Okay, so what do you think of this deal? It's no good for us, no deal. Okay, in that case, we will give you some extra money. Yep, there we go. Give them a bit of money and they've accepted it. So if we dismiss that one, we should now have a good picture as to where they actually are. There they are. Back over there somewhere. And we now know where the Boscarans are. They're over here. I actually assumed that they were in here. That's interesting. And there's somebody else over here as well. Now, do we know much about these? Let's just go into one of these systems. I wonder if there's any other special locations we picked up amongst all of that. No, we've only got the two that we actually already are doing. So that's okay. There's nothing really unusual there. Special locations. Yeah, we've got the two locations here. We've got the gravitic anomaly. Yeah, so we just need to get research there, really. And the Abraxas debris field, we're the ones that control that. So, from what we know, we're doing pretty well. Now, they've only got two systems. Now, that's going to be difficult for them. That is going to be difficult. Anyway, we'll just continue over time, I think. Anyway, I've gone over time, so I'm going to leave it here. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.